Hi, my name is Desiree and I'm getting my hair trimmed and my bangs cut.
You ready? Oops. Did I get your nose there, Desiree?
Okay.
Alright, do me a favor and hold your hair up. I'm using your tape. Okay, drop one arm. Right now. Some of her hair was caught in a snap. There we go. And believe me, folks, she has a whole lot of hair. Okay, I'm going to be trimming her hair with clippers. And as you can see, there's a lot. So, you ready to get started? All right. Something like get a little clippy so I can hold this together in the back. Because number one, I'm not trying to get hair down your back on your nice clothes. Alrighty. Now we talked some about this, and trying to adjust the camera, y'all. We talked about this, and you've got some dead ends there. And you want the dead ends gone, right? And we're going to round the length into the back. We'll round it around the edges. Because a lot of these old parts are just strings. Sorry. And you don't want the strings, but you want nice looking hair. You have literally known me since you were born, haven't you?
Yes.
By the way, your mom is one of the ones that tagged me with the nickname Haircut Dad.
No.
Yeah, because when they were going to school, girls would follow them home and say, cut my hair. And I'd have to tell them, you have to get your mama. And a lot of times I would wind up doing both the girl and the mother. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the back first. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these bangs first. And that'll give me a place to start rounding it down and make sure these dead ends get done too. Give it a nicer look. And you want the bangs to be, the shortest part to be about your nose. Alright, so I'm going to just pull them over a little bit like that. And you probably want to layer the bangs so they lay better. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to start. Turn you this way so people can see you and what I'm doing.
This is
Probably not.
Maybe just need to go a little bit more.
A little bit lower. Got lips. Alright, we can start them about the top of your lip. I don't know if it'll go behind your ear, but would that be okay? Alright. You see how easy that is? There's no pain whatsoever, is there? Doesn't hurt at all. The only part that hurts is, I'm getting my haircut. I know she doesn't like getting her haircut a lot. She really don't. Alright, and what I'm doing is blending these on an angle. Right in, see where the old dead parts are, they're just sliding right away. Rounding it down. I'm doing this dry because as curly as her hair is. If I don't do it dry, if I do it wet, it'll pull up and be much shorter than what it is. A lot of people who haven't done curly hair and don't know about natural curly, a lot of times make their client a little mad at them. And there's always that old saying, the difference between a good haircut and a bad one is 2 weeks. So they say in about 2 weeks it'll look fine. I said something about layering hers. I'm not going to pull them up and do the long layers. I'm just going to take the clipper and comb it. And as you can see, it's the same effect as doing layers, but it's a little more precise. It's really hard to do this. So if you don't know what you're doing, don't try it. Right away now, does that feel better already? Does the comb run through much easier?
Yeah. I can't see, but...
No, I don't have my mirror yet. When we move to the bigger house, I should be able to put my mirror on. Okay. And we'll turn it. And what I'm going to do is where the worst part is back here, where I told her I was going to round it out and told her about the length part of it. This down here is just all strings. And I talked to her about it. She said it was okay to lose the strings, so I come right in there where the strings are. Straight across. A lot of people that trim hair with clippers make a big deal out of it, but it's not a big deal. You don't have to keep combing away and keep combing and combing and combing because you've got eyes. Use your eyes. Now as you can tell, she just raised her head, so I lowered the clipper a little to keep that line even. When you're doing this with someone, you tell them, don't move their head. And believe it or not, crossing the legs can make it come out uneven. All I did was made her lean forward just slightly. And you can see I can hit that underneath. Just pull it up a little bit, darling, but not a lot. Now, I'm turning it this way so I can see where that line was. And just round it right into what I did in the front. Round right in. Now same thing, look down just a little and over. No, don't lean, just let your head move. Right there. And you can see the little pieces that didn't get done. Right there. Alright. Same thing right here. Alright, you lean it down just a little bit so I can get underneath and make sure that they got done the same length. And because you are so curly, some of them want to stand up and hide, so you got to pull it down just a little bit, and since that's still damp, I just barely mix it. Go underneath. And you can see underneath, right there. Now we're going to come to this side. And let's just turn her this way a little bit because she's got hair that only comes this far. So what we're doing is I'm just going to mix the dead ends off of them right there and bring it down on an angle so that it blends in. You feel that breeze coming off them clippers? I had a girl tell me she was scared of clippers, and after I used these on her, now she loves them. Alright. Now, because clippers do the way they do, I'm taking the scissors and I'm just going along the edge, just like that, and catching any of those little pieces that are flyaways on me. Like that right there, it wants to. There we go, just like that. And now, where I rounded it in, I'm pulling these down, you see them pieces right there? It's not much, but they looked pretty dead, didn't they? Tell them why your hair is dead. Why you have so many dead ends.
I don't cut my hair.
Because what?
I don't cut it.
Say it a little louder.
I don't cut my hair.
Because you don't cut your hair, you don't trim your ends, do you?
No.
You should though, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times have I told you? It'll look better and grow faster and be prettier if you keep your ends trimmed up, and then you won't have to take so much off. If you keep it trimmed regular, you only have to take off a little bit. Just little bits. And your hair will be prettier and it will grow faster. See, when you run a comb through it, and you see the pieces that the clipper didn't get because it's natural curly hair. You can see the line where I was cutting. You always check your work. Because if she went home and took a shower and straightened her hair, by the time it was straight, she'd see all them loose ends that I missed. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm pulling this down and getting those ends that were missed, making them straight. And making sure it's the same length as I go across. See, that's something I missed from underneath. Hold them out, shoulder, head, bing, you knock them off. What do you think about what I just did to your hair, knocking its head off? You're still scared, aren't you? She doesn't like getting her hair trimmed a lot. She's like her mom. Her mom hated getting her hair cut. But even though she got hundreds of compliments on her hair, she still hated getting it cut. And still does. But she doesn't because she knows that's what helps her. Her mom's a natural curly too, a little curly top. Starting around right there on this side. Right here. Get the ends you missed. Get the ends straight. Well, of course it's going to feel short. You had a lot of dead ends, and what you was feeling that you thought was length was all them dead strings. But now with the length. Now the length that you have is a solid length. It's not strings hanging down off of the, dead ends hanging off of your head. It's actual hair now. Okay, now, because when you use a straightener, if I don't do this, you're going to see all them ends that I didn't get. And you're going to be like, what did he do? And the pieces that I'm cutting, you're going to see up here in a second, because I'm going to move over here. Can you see them? That's the kind of stuff I'm cutting off, pieces that were missed. Pull this forward some because it's an angled cut, and these little pieces that didn't get cut, if I don't get them and you straighten your hairline's going to be like and we don't want that, do we? We want it to look nice, right? All right, you see how I missed that? Those little pieces. That's why I'm not doing it wet. I'm doing it dry so it doesn't cut more than you want. If I did it wet, your hair would shrink up a lot. And we don't want that, do we? Now I have to pull this way over here. And see when that starts falling out? That's the pieces that need to go. I'm doing this where you can see it, right?
Sort of.
Well, yeah, your hair is kind of thick, so pulling it way over here, and there's a few little pieces right there past the end. Okay, that's cool. Now, since you're wearing your bangs like that, and I said something about layering them, I'm going to pull it up some and just see what's going on up here. Okay, I can see what's going on up there. And you see what little bit's coming off, right? It's not a lot. There you go. Now, when you straighten it, it's going to look nice. Well, if I can find your ear. Way back in there. Guess what? It goes behind your ear. You got just a little bit, few pieces popping out. Well, that's this part. But it does go behind your ear. Does that make you happy? That it can go behind your ear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now we're getting this part.
Hey, what's up?
Same thing, I'm just looking, checking my work. Little bitty pieces right there.
Okay.
Say it out loud where people can hear you.
No, I like it.
Short.
I like it.
Feels short, don't it?
Yes.
Anytime you get a haircut, it feels shorter because it feels lighter, right?
No, it feels shorter.
Well, that's because it is shorter. You took all them dead ends off, honey. You took all them dead ends out of there. Now,
So now you know who I am now.
all right, now I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to get the big comb again.
Best thing that.
Ladies with natural curls, never comb your hair wet. You need one of these. Hard rubber. They don't break. The plastic ones snap. The teeth will snap off in your hair.
No, it's mine.
Excuse me.
No, it's
Okay. Okay, sit back, honey. Just popped out, but we don't need it back there no more. You need a comb like this. Never comb your hair wet. Or brush your hair wet, I'm sorry. Comb it wet. I'm getting myself mixed up here. You want to comb it wet, brush it dry. Because when you brush it wet, it breaks the ends off. And it causes little flyaways to stick out all over the place. It also makes your ends split faster. Okay. Now I'm not going to scrunch it like I started to show off her curls because that'll make it pull up something. Alrighty. Now, that's Desiree's trim. Now, you saw the length of Desiree's hair before I started. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling it down and I'm turning it around so you can see where it is now. And you can see the difference isn't that great. It's not a huge difference, but it looks a lot better than it did. I hope when she does her hair color, she comes here and lets me do it for her so she doesn't put it over these old ends too quick because that will over process the old hair color and that'll make it dry and it'll get dead again. So you have to do this up here first, then blend the hair color into the older part later. Before this, you won't give this time to get some color because that's the new growth. The old hair, if you put the new color on it too soon, it dries it out. You don't want that because you just got a haircut for dry hair, right? Dead ends. You don't want to do that again, do you? All right, so you come over here and you let me put this on up here and wait to put the new color on this old color so it don't get over processed. Sound good to you? All right, now we're gonna pause for a minute. We're gonna go look and let her see it. And when she gets done crying, I'll have her sit back down and we'll finish. Okay, we're back. Now, you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
you got a little mirror. You look through the little mirror into the big mirror so you can see the back and everything. What do you think?
Looks great.
It looks healthier, doesn't it? Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
And you didn't even want to cry this time, did you? Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, tell everybody bye.
Bye.